Now, congratulations to Paulette Hamilton, MP. She has won the Erdington by-election for Labour. Her leader, Keir Starmer, tweeted the following. Congratulations to Paulette Hamilton, Labour's new MP for Birmingham Erdington and the city's first black MP. You've made history as a dedicated community champion. I know that you will bring security, prosperity and respect to the people of Erdington. Fantastic stuff, a great achievement and a great story for her. Now, our brilliant reporter, Balvinder Sidhu, was hugely looking forward to interviewing this new MP, who, by the way, attended a panel event in 2015 entitled The Ballot or the Bullet? Does Your Vote Count? Where she expressed views which appeared to suggest she was torn between the democratic system and what she calls an uprising. A brilliant story brought to you and broken by our very own Tom Harwood. The ballot or the bullet, eh? Well, our own Balvinder was given the bullet by this new MP. Take a look at this tweet from our very own Balvinder. Labour refused GBNews an interview with Erdington by-election winner Paulette Hamilton. I was told earlier in the evening by Labour's Steve McCabe that they won't talk to us. That's right, folks, you heard this right. They won't talk to us, but she did speak to all other media outlets. So I don't know why the Labour Party have refused an interview with GBNews, a national current affairs network focused to a huge extent on British politics. And most importantly, a channel watched by up to 2 million people a week. In fact, I'm normally beating Sky News about now. Who knew? So why this rejection? Does the Labour Party not want to hear all voices? Is the Labour Party, famously keen on diversity, less keen on diversity of opinion? Do they want to cancel this new voice in UK broadcasting? They certainly cancelled that interview and my brilliant colleague, Balvinder. I've got so many questions, folks, because in my view, if somebody cancels GB News, if somebody throws shade at GB News, they're cancelling you, and they're throwing shade in your direction too. We do things a bit differently here at GB News. I'm delighted to say that many of you have called us a breath of fresh air. We're unashamedly patriotic. There's my mug. We accept that whilst there may be bumps in the road, Brexit will ultimately bring huge opportunities. I'm certain myself it will be a roaring success. We want the Channel migrant crisis sorted and the business model of evil gangsters broken once and for all, and we want to see an end to what is ultimately a humanitarian crisis in the Channel. We wouldn't mind confirming basic biological facts. You can identify however you like and should be acknowledged and respected for that, but there are just two biological sexes. Don't take my word for it. Those are the very words of one of the greatest fertility experts in the world, Professor Robert Winston. There he is, an absolute legend. Perhaps the Labour Party will cancel him next. I want to hear all voices on my show, and we want to hear all voices on this channel. So I would warmly invite the Labour Party to reconsider this decision and grant Balvinder her interview with the victorious Paulette Hamilton. And I'd love to extend an invitation to Sir Keir Starmer himself to appear on this show and be my Mark Meets guest, which, as you know, is the flagship interview slot on this programme. I do hope he will accept. I guess like most people on the national airwaves, I enjoy a small degree of influence. I'm certainly here to spark a debate. Perhaps the Labour leader might like to catch my eye, given the fact that I have voted for every major party in my life. I'm a floating voter, and on multiple occasions I have voted Labour. I'd love to know what he's going to do to secure my vote at the next election. Or does that not matter? Is that not a concern of Sir Keir's? And all of the votes of the people watching GB News, watching this programme as we speak. I'm normally beating Sky about now. Does it matter? Does it matter to Labour? Here's the thing. If Labour cancels GB News, it is cancelling you. And I don't know why. Perhaps it doesn't like you. Perhaps it judges you. Perhaps it doesn't want your vote. But for the sake of our great democracy, I hope that's not the case. and I look forward to being proved wrong. Sir Keir, over to you.